Hello, so this is a review for Metal Slug Tactics, and don't buy this game. I really don't want to have to say that, because I've actually been looking forward to this game for quite a while now, but it's really bad. Let me give you some more detail. The game itself, like the gameplay, is actually really fun. It's clever and fun and very similar to Into the Breach, so much so that the entire structure and level objectives are very similar. So it's not super original, but that's kind of fine because it has its own mechanics that put a twist on the whole thing. Now, the reason I say don't get the game is because it is horrendously glitchy and has terrible performance. I'll show some footage on screen now of the way the frame rate just absolutely plummets whenever you're trying to do basically anything with more than a few enemies on screen. There's different map sizes, and anything bigger than the smallest one will make the game freak out like this. There's also a big issue a little later in the game when you start playing a bit more with different heights of platforms. The cursor just kind of like gets stuck on invisible walls around each of these platforms, and it makes it almost impossible. You have to move the camera down, then waggle the stick, and it'll sort of feels like you're doing a glitch. It will glitch your cursor through this invisible wall around the platform. This is a 2D game. Why is it working this way? I don't know how they've made it, but it's really just bugged. That's not to mention, they have a little mechanic where you can click in the R3 stick and it will open a hints mode, and it will let you get more information on any highlighted words. So that can be anything about enemies, anything about status ailments, anything about movement mechanics. Just there's a lot of info in the game, right? So this is actually a really good idea, and it works pretty well. But there's some things that simply have no information. It's clearly just been left blank. I will also say that oftentimes readability is a problem. You think that a character is in line of sight of a certain enemy, and actually it might be a square in front or behind or above or below. It's really quite hard to tell what is in line with what. I think it's okay to have grid lines in games like these. Grid lines are very helpful, yet there's no option to turn them on or off. Also, the text on screen is way too small on the Switch. That needs to be blown up a little bit bigger. I'd like to just know, I am adding this after the fact because I'm remembering more and more things that actually suck about this game. This game got pushed back a few times. I sort of was watching it and it got delayed again and again. And here's me thinking, okay, well, you know, they've had a lot more time to work on this, and it's a fairly simple looking game, so it should be really well polished now, right? No. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of angry and I want my money back. That said, if the game was finished and was polished and actually worked well, I would like it. I would be giving it a much higher score because the gameplay itself is really, really fun. I feel incredibly clever when I can use attacks as movement mechanics to get to the one safe spot on the map. It kind of feels like there's always an answer. There's always something you can do to make yourself safe or to get rid of an enemy that's causing you trouble, but it's terrible as it is. This game desperately needs to be patched, and I might not even play it anymore until it is. And if it never gets patched, I'm probably never gonna play it again. It is really getting to the point where the performance, mostly the performance, is ruining my enjoyment. I've beat 2 bosses and I'm about halfway through the 3rd area now, and I'm not having fun because of these issues. Now, I know that as you go on, you can unlock, I think, like 4 more characters. I don't think I'm gonna want to put that much time into such a mess of a game. So yeah, although I would like to recommend this game, although it is good gameplay, don't buy this game, at least until it's patched. I'm sure Angry Joe would be screaming at his lungs about something like this. Anyway, thanks for watching this very short review, and I'll see you next time. Bye.